My biggest tip is just make a lot of work, because with each project you learn a lot more. Hi, I'm Griffin Hammond. I'm a documentary filmmaker in New York City, and I made a documentary called Sriracha about my favorite hot sauce.
Most people don't know where Sriracha came from. You need to go eat Sriracha the way we eat Sriracha.
It's a film about David Tran. He's a Vietnamese immigrant who came to the US in 1979 with nothing, and he's built this incredible hot sauce empire. People love his hot sauce, and now he sells 20 million bottles a year. And I made the film because I was looking to make a film about something I love, and honestly, I love this hot sauce a lot. And it just seemed like the perfect topic because people are very excited about it, but didn't really know anything about it.
It's kind of funny because, I mean, when it comes down to it, it's hot sauce, right? But I've become pretty obsessed with it.
It's absolutely iconic, and I think completely unintentional too.
3 very distinct syllables.
Sriracha.
I just love that bold flavor.
Oh. It's yummy.
It was April 2013. I was coming home from a film festival, and I wanted to be at that film festival the next year with a film. And so I knew I wanted to make a short documentary, and I thought about the things that I love, and Sriracha was the idea. The biggest challenge with the documentary is the access, convincing people that they should let you interview them and film inside the factory. And I thought I made a pretty good pitch to David Tran to make a story about him, but he said no at first. So I had to convince him that I'm just an independent filmmaker, not trying to make a profit. I respect his story, and he eventually trusted me enough to let me film him.
A little mind blown when I heard the whole story behind it.
Dude, just amazing story.
I've been interested in video since high school. I went to New York University Film School, but I also failed out of film school. So there's, I think, 2 ways into filmmaking. You can go through film school, or you can learn these skills on your own on YouTube. And so I found another way in. Well, a lot of people know me for Sriracha. I do a lot of tutorial videos. So a lot of people have seen my videos on YouTube that teach low-budget filmmaking. I'm also a Panasonic brand ambassador now. So some people know me for a documentary I made about ice in cocktails, because it was shot on Panasonic's new camera. I think those are the main things. Sriracha is a perfect topic for a film because there's such a big gap between how people are very excited about it, but they also don't know anything about it. So that's the perfect place for a documentary to fill in that gap. And I also think that just because I made a film that I was excited about, I really made it for myself. And because I was passionate about it, I think it found an audience. My biggest tip is just make a lot of work, because with each project you learn a lot more. And also, you never know which thing you make is going to impress someone. Maybe it's a video that I don't even like that much, but it might impact someone else. It might inspire someone. So the more work I make, the more opportunities come my way. My favorite film might be the documentary Grizzly Man by Werner Herzog. It's a documentary about a man who goes and lives with bears. I think it's fascinating.